Hello, VM Service. Hello, Mike. Hello, Sysfight. Is brutal in hell just NG? I mean, half. Okay, it's more than half. But basically, you are just re-rolling until you get a set of somewhat playable curses. Otherwise, you just die first few floors. But then, of course, you still need to be good enough to convert the amazing set of curses into a win. But yeah, it's extremely reset heavy. Hello, Panasia. But yeah, let's go. And yeah, it's the last slice and dice stream. Yeah, win or lose. So if you're a slice and dice enjoyer, unlucky. Panasia, thank you very much for the 18 months. Hello, Sam. Okay. So starting team. Lost is Ruffian sucks, Student sucks, Acolyte okay, Squire average. So this starting team probably slightly below average, and total amount of HP is low, yeah. If unless the curses are really good, I would maybe reroll, but we'll see. Well, the curses are good. Oh no, that's the problem. The curse is actually good here. I see Immortal Tail being basically free. I mean, okay, it blocks out your statue, and it blocks out possibility of some vitality max HP. So maybe Shaman becomes worse. Maybe some Halo becomes unpickable. Maybe some Chalice being slightly weaker. But overall, this curse is completely free. And yeah, like honestly, all of these are pickable. Like just look at this. Pickable, 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 pickable. Everything here is pickable. So this set of curse is really nice. Starting team is not the best, but if these are the curses, I will probably play with it, which tells me that I should pick the curses that do not kill me early game. Because with these sets of curses, potentially the weakest point in the run is the early game, yeah. So because yeah, I'm currently being potentially screwed over by pretty terrible heroes. So I mean, this is completely free early game, so of course we pick that. And then what? I am kind of liking this. And after this 6 point, you can either do Stitch Master left plus 3 or just add a Wolf. I think yeah, 6 is slightly good with this team for sure, because we don't really the thing the thing about Lost, yeah, Lost is a good tier 1 orange for sure. Highest damage on average, but the thing with the Lost is that before the enemy is half HP, the Lost actually does not deal that much damage. So you need the rest of your team to cover for half the monster HP, and then the Lost will perform. Soling the starter, I guess you can put it on Ruffian, and it's like kind of fine. After Ruffian gets upgraded, maybe you can put it on Student. So I do see that it's probably Edgeworth, but Edgeworth is I wouldn't say is a good curse. I wouldn't say it's a bad curse. For 4 points, you get something that has 6 HP and deal 3 to 4 damage to you. So average, maybe yeah, 4. These sides are 3 damage, and this is 3 damage. It's 4 damage. So on average, this thing deals to you like 20 divided by 6, like 3.3. Yeah, 3.3 damage per turn, 6 HP as a 4-point curse is fair. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Compared to Snake, no, Snake only has 5 HP. The problem with Snake compared to Wolf is that the Snake needs to, well, be killed first. If you leave this thing alone, it deals way more damage than the Wolf. So, that is something, and we don't actually kill super fast with this starting team. The nice thing about this Snake is that I don't know, is there anything nice about this Snake? I can do like Monster Left plus 3 Snake and 2 points. So Mortal Left plus 3 Snake. So that's a free curse for basically I only need to deal with the Snake for most of the fights. Soling, no. If we are doing soling, if we are doing Xecna, we are not doing soling. If we are doing master lab, we are not doing soling. Kind of. If we are either we are doing 2224 here, or we are doing 235, and the 2 will definitely be mortal. Hello, Brisbane. Thank you very much for the 7 to 9 months. So yeah, those are the two options I see really. I don't want to deal with Stitch because Stitch is pretty free later, but we already said these curses are fairly tame later, so I would just like something that does not kill me early game when my starting teams are not the best. Hello, Molodo. Thank you for the good luck. So yeah, what is more likely to kill me early game? It's like Monster Lab plus 3 and the Snake. Well, that's pretty bad, no? Because this starting team is not I cannot force a kill on one single enemy, even if I want to, unless the ruffian cooperates. And if that's the case, that you just see here, this thing is like 5 poison, 5 damage. It one-shots anything unless I kill it. Yeah, service, thank you very much for the gift of sub to Kuro. Yeah. Hello, Drop. Thank you for the good luck. 3 months of left asking to die to ING? I mean, not really, because usually the left side is fairly tame. Like left side, most of the left side are single targets. Some of them slightly annoying, but usually can deal with the one that's ruining you over later on in the run. But of course, early game, sometimes you cannot kill. So I probably don't do, this is probably just 2 to 2 4. Now, mana depth, yeah, mana depth with this starting team says that, yeah, you know what mana depth mean with this team. Turn 1, I can never burst. Yeah, there is no way to burst on turn 1, so that is a small problem. But maybe you can exchange student for something actually that's actually doing something. How is floor 4 like this? Because if we are just talking about this tier 1 hero team, then the biggest thing we should think about is like floor 4, because Edward is not super trivial to play 4-4 with. Basically that's like Bramble, yeah. So Bramble 11 HP, the wolf has 6, and then the red has 3, in total 20 HP. But of course you can kill Bramble first, and then it's not terrible afterwards, but still didn't completely sucks there. Ruffian probably is like 6 damage at most, because we are doing 1 into 5, otherwise it just like kind of dies. And then Lost has to do some heavy lifting, but Lost has 3 HP. So doing 2 to 4 definitely has a chance to like die to Bramble. Yeah, it is very possible to die to Bramble here. With but these curses are a little bit yeah, these curses are a little bit too tame to reroll, and the starting team I'd say is bad, but yeah, Lost will reroll to something worse. Student and Ruffian will probably reroll into something better, but Acolyte is not guaranteed to improve. And Squire is also one of the better grade tier ones. So our starting team right now is slightly below average, but it's not the worst thing. We actually can even make it worse. It can be better for sure. You can roll into a sprint cultist, but curses are going to be worse than this. So I think we play with 2 to 2 4, and with 2 tier 2 upgrades, hopefully we can change student to something else, or we make this student side a real side. If we get something like 2 mana here, and maybe this side can also perform, then it can do something. What a Soling do is an item you are forced to equip. And yeah, let's say I equip the Soling on the Lost, and the Ruffian dies, the Lost will die instantly. Yeah, whenever an ally dies, you die for the same fight. So yeah, definitely spooky on floor 4 with these curses, but we play this. 2 to 4, right? Instead of any S-Neck, any Master Left plus 3. And there's no way I'm taking Stitch over mana depth. It just makes no sense. Is the curse layout working properly or not? Kind of. Kind of. Okay, the font is a little bit stretched out, yeah, because the curses are short, but it's fine, it's fine. You can read it. You can read it, it's good enough. Yeah, the font is definitely a little bit stretched out because there are no long curse lines. But it's fine, you can read it, it's good enough. Oh yeah. Definitely goes on Ruffian because of the suicide side. Well, yeah, they are going in. They are certainly going in. I will say that much. So we can kill Ruffian right now. I don't think there's any roles here that saves the Ruffian, yeah? Because we something we need to die if we want to kill this turn. Unless we wait for one turn, but waiting for one turn is also not good enough. Yeah, there is actually just no way to save unless the Ruffian rolls 5 damage now and we kill the Goblin with it. But if we do something like that, I guess if the Ruffian rolls 5 damage, I keep this side though. I will keep this side because it allows me to do loss here and then maybe. Honestly, I should just keep this the clip side. Your choice on little 12 minutes although yesterday looks good, not amazing. But I would say the choice is a little bit clearer because I absolutely do not want to reroll this set. And if I do not want to reroll this set, there are not a lot of choices to be made. But this is still very risky early game, as you can see right here. But we do, yeah, we keep Ruffian, we just suicide the Ruffian and the loss kills the taunts, and then it means that the student is alive and I only need to block the Goblin, which I have 2 sides to do so. I guess you can also focus. The wolf does 3 damage, but there is no way to gain the last 3 damage this turn. Like we can do cliff here into focus here, 3 damage, and then loss still kills the taunts. But that doesn't actually lead anywhere. It's not even guaranteed to save the loss in here. Like for example, just look at this turn. Yeah, we still need to block loss for 2, which is not guaranteed. This is blocking for 2, this is blocking for 2, this is blocking for 2. These sides are also blocking for 2, but still only blocks for 1. And Squire can also just roll this side, and then suddenly the loss also dies. But I do think I just kill off the Ruffian here with this opening turn. And we roll everyone else. Okay, that's guaranteed to save. 1 mana doesn't actually do anything. So it's like 1 damage on the wolf only. You can store 1 mana for next turn and maybe you can burst or you can restore. So probably can just do that because on our 3 also completely heartbreak. And the conclusion can draw how we play these curses. Yesterday, Lin got Cannon pick something that doesn't die early because all these curses are fairly tame later. It's like, yeah, this is okay. Technically speaking, this is harmful later, but usually you can ignore it. This curse only it's dangerous all phases, but later on it's a lot easier to mitigate. This curse is super tame later. And again, Edward is only really scary at this portion of the run. So yeah, how we play is that we try to make our abilities to not die in early frost. So pick up some instant power no matter how mediocre they are. Kind of. Oh, student owns. Student owns. Who says student sucks? Full block the loss, or I can block full block the student. No, I need to full block the loss. Yeah, I need to full block the loss. This way I also get to focus side. So this is a line. His goblin certainly going in. I would say that. Every squire, every other side of the squire is better than this, so of course we roll that. And we already have 3 mana to cast any spell, and we never cast lies here. So I could like also rolls. And I maybe want to cruel side of the loss now. On damage here, I mean, if we can just block student this turn and I do this on the wolf, we do 4 damage next on the loss. This one, it's okay. Next item slot not harmful later. No, the one item slot problem never matter. It's just that sometimes late game if you cannot protect, it's not always possible to not have anybody die. And if you have the first hero die, the second hero will die. That's the biggest downside of this later. So the turn one you low roll a fight, maybe everything goes down the drain because suddenly you have to play with only 3 heroes from turn 2 onwards. But yeah, I roll this 2 damage. So yeah, bursting this is already going to half, so any cruel side will work immediately. But only cruel 2 is better, yeah, because poison 1 is also 2 damage and we can already block the student always. So it's just 1 out of 9 that this thing bricks. How bad is it if it bricks? Not honestly not that bad, but I can keep this. Is it solving or what? Not really. Actually it does. The druid. Druid does allow us to cast a spell on turn 1. If we roll this side and then 2 mana, we can burst. Not exactly the best thing to do, but 2 damage grow. Okay. Yeah, playable red. Exactly. Playable red, and the bat is also extremely mediocre. Bat is exactly not what you want to pick if you don't want to die early game, yeah? Because this thing has no damage. It's your first upgrade, but it doesn't offer you any damage whatsoever. So your damage dealer dies, you die. Balance slides, yeah. Just compare these side by side. It's okay. Triple wolf. We can kill. We can kill ruffian every floor if we would like to, because yeah, we can do. And we can also we can just do that. Don't know if I would like to sack the guardian immediately though. To sack the ruffian immediately though, because this turn nobody is currently dying. So we roll a normal side ruffian, and next turn we can roll this pain sign. Is okay. But perform, I mean, it really didn't. It honestly, it almost even killed me in one of the fights because early turn I need to sack like a hero and then the bat deals no damage. But yeah, bat is a weak block, no damage, not even high HP. And this time we don't even have cantrip. Yeah? Last time we have the cantrip damage, so the cantrip side of the bat also plays a little bit. I mean, of course, we roll student. I think we keep this side. Don't know whether I'm keeping 2 mana, but 2 mana does allow me to maybe cast balance next turn. I can keep it. Can keep it. And Door, I mean, yeah, but Door also plays with basically every tier 2, every tier 2 grade. Okay, maybe not this one. But yeah, it plays here, it plays here, it plays here, it plays here, it plays here. Plays here, it plays here. It plays everywhere except this one. But yeah, Door Armorer suddenly have a twist smith, like pretty sick. What side do I even want to roll with this? I don't want block. 1 damage is mediocre, but we can burst and kill. Can kill wolf. It's possible to just kill wolf if student rolls 1 mana. And yeah, I don't want to kill the ruffian yet. Yeah. How do I, if I draw 1 mana on student here, we can full block the ruffian, even with this pain side. What if I roll druid then? Because if druid rolls this or this, we also full block the guardian, otherwise 2 damage is ruffian, otherwise 2 damage is not so bad. And I don't need this 2 mana now. I got this game recently to such a fun game. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely agree. The game is good. But honestly, maybe I just roll druid then. Because I don't need to burst this turn. Let's do that. Okay, fine. Yes, now I keep the druid because the druid can break 1 out of 6. And yeah, if it's like this, then maybe Ruffian just dies. We can save Ruffian like this, but the focus unfortunately doesn't play. But it's possible to do this. So that's one of the lines we can do. The another line we can do is something like this. And we just ignore the thing. And we just completely ignore the Ruffian and let it die. And do it like this. So this is Ruffian's dead, but Wolf is dead regardless, but we have 2-3, no mana store. The other line is 2 mana store, Ruffian's alive. It's just better. This line just better. We do this line. Also dodging the bottom. What does this look? No, this is not good enough. I one off from saving the Ruffian. And we cannot kill both wolves right now. Unless the student rolls something. If the student rolls the any side at all with this, and this is quite good. But I do think I want to keep the loss and maybe want to keep the squire. Squire this side is also quite nice though. We are being hit for 4, so the squire rolling this side will actually save the Ruffian. So that's what 1 out of 2 to the power of 1 out of 4. 1 out of 4 that we roll this or this. But even if we roll these, 1 damage here is bad because there's no. Maybe Ruffian can follow up with a focus. It's not that bad. We'll roll the squire. And of course these 2 are being rolled, yeah. So I can roll squire as well. But I think I keep the druid. As a world record streak, keep trying to record it somewhere is inside the game. Like right here starts, you go to online and you have the online leaderboard. For now, I think that the scores in here are legit. Like, there's nothing that stands out to me that's being like completely unrealistic. And as far as I know, there's some sort of anti-cheat in this game, and the developer also manually cleans up the leaderboard. So yeah, there are multiple categories you can go for. Personally, I enjoy playing unfair the most, so that's what we are doing. And we can roll all 3. Ruffian really wants to die. I mean, we can. It doesn't even die like this, yeah, because this is 5 flop. Now we can balance, so everybody lives. Why is unfair my favorite? It just offer the most meaningful decision space. It's like you can very consistently influence the outcome, but yeah, you can very consistently influence the outcome. There are a lot of decisions, but the game is not easy enough to be trivial. That you just win every run, even if you make multiple mistakes. Ironically, the most fair, yeah, it's actually true. Because hard is a little bit too easy to break, and brutal is just stupid. And I don't play a lot with custom modes. I think about hell, yeah, you just reset until you get a playable set, of course. That's about it. It's basically brutal, but you reset more. Don't mind me asking what accent I have. Malaysia is familiar. Yeah, I'm from Vietnam, but I live in Singapore for like 10 years of my life. Yeah, this should solve the fight, and next one still for 3. Is it solving the fight? Probably is solving the fight. That's a good. Keep those. Yeah, this is fine. The vest, yeah, the vest is just something that's it's just an item that's doing something. And as we say, biggest danger of this run is that we die early game. So yeah, if we see an item that's doing anything at all, we pick it. And this thing is doing something. This thing is technically doing something because you can clip off of it. But yeah, no. So we can put in Ruffian to make it easier to use this pen side. Yeah, for example, we just roll one block and then we can use it. One block on student, that's also sufficient. Or we can just put it on the loss because we say that yeah, loss will take 2 damage from this unless it rolls dodge. And this thing also has that one clip, so if loss has 3 HP, it's pretty difficult to keep these two alive together. And next floor is the boss, yeah, so I wouldn't like to... If somebody dies in this fight, I would like it to only be Ruffian. Because this is not a very easy fight to deal with. Yeah, I probably put it on the loss. That is good. That's fine. Student has a playable side, so we keep that. What do I want to kill here? We can choose to kill 2 targets. One single target or the 2 reds. I think I keep this root side, but yeah, Ruffian can roll and Squire can roll, of course. Full block on the Ruffian. Killing 1 red with these rolls is a little bit sad. If Ruffian rolls 5 pain right now, Squire most of the time can still cover for them, then maybe can kill the wolf. I don't want to keep this 2 block. You can roll both of these again. Even if I completed brick is okay. That's a little bit weird. If the Squire doesn't roll block and the Ruffian rolls this side, then it cannot actually be used. You can do something like this. No, it's possible. It's very possible to just do something like this and kill the crone. The secondary lines that maybe kill the wolf, we do the same thing. It works. But then the crone is left alive. The reds are full HP. Yeah, Ruffian is a little bit over eager to die, you know, by rolling this side this turn. Can't say just steal the crone. The crone is just dealing the most damage out of all of these. And I guess the Ruffian skips a turn, but it's okay. I don't see a reason to suicide the Ruffian now. Because the loss can always dodge it. And yeah, we can also just full block it pretty easily. Would like to roll the clip side or the block side here. Of course, Vest already playing. Full heal is straight up just good and 2 block on this spot. I mean, not straight up just good, but it's not good because the focus block in here is also not being used. But the buff on Ruffian is the item. If any of these dies, the Ruffian dies with it. So right here you see Ruffian is not facing lethal damage, it's only facing 1. But because the loss is dying, it's also showing you that if you end your turn right now, Ruffian will die. Because of this item, the curse. Yeah, can roll everyone. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. At some point the thing will break. Yeah, at some point the and we leave this at 3/3, so it's easier to block the wolf next turn or the red. I mean, of course, we can also block here, maybe just block the druid, it's fine. Item curse, the worst kind of curse? No. Generally speaking, they are fairly thin for the cost. It's like you see right here, these 2 points of curse. So far, has it done anything? Not really, it hasn't done anything. So for now, this 2-point curse is just free. You do need to play the fight a little bit differently, but I do not receive any negative effect until one of my team actually dies. Of course, it's pretty rough in some fights, but for the most part, it's fairly tame. And the -1 item slot effect is not super relevant. This already safe. Doesn't, yeah, it exactly dies, but we can burst. So this druid is already saving itself. We can roll as everyone else. I don't want this Iron Ruffian, of course. Yes, you can take this, but it doesn't actually do anything useful. Besides doing something, so we probably keep that. If you insist. If you insist, then I guess you can take the damage. And the clear is only one, so we only need to deal with a single target hit. Should be pretty easy. Auto 7 pips, depends on what level mortal. This mortal is 12 max, so it's very tame, but a mortal for 3 points is max 10. Mortal for 5 points is mortal for 4 points max 8. Mortal for 5 points is max 7. And then mortal 6, I don't even remember whether it's like 7 or 6. But yeah, there are different levels for mortal. The same as like start damage, also different levels. The sandstorm also different levels. The mana damage also different levels. Now the Zeole, thank you for the good luck. Unfortunately, the taunt does not work with this side, yeah, so we don't accept this side like, at all. No reason to. Take this. Spell feels very free. I mean, it's free until it's not. It's the same for every mortal, really. It's free until it's not. But usually the 12 does not hurt you. Until way later. Alpha. Well, it just starts the turn. It just starts the fight with this thing pre-casted. Gladiator, because this in this fight we absolutely do not want to use this side. So Gladiator immediately is a pretty big upgrade. The Monk is good with this item. You just put this item on the Monk and usually it has no downside for you, because yeah, the Monk is the first one that dies in the fight most of the time. Although shield plus HP is separate. So you can have 12 HP and 12 shield. You're forced into statue? No. You are never forced into statue. You are literally never forced into statue. Yeah, like you pick statue as your own choice. Because what is worse than a statue that doesn't work? Exactly nothing. So yeah, we pick Gladiator though, because in this fight we do still need some damage. If Ruffian dies early, if Lost gets sniped, suddenly these three cannot deal with Alpha. We pick the Gladiator, like very very tanky. And now we can put it on Student. Like, yeah, Student dies. Sad story, guys, if our Student dies. For now, I can stay on Student. Vexed probably still one on the Lost. It can be a major source of damage against the Alpha. And yeah, otherwise, these guys can protect themselves. Like Gladiator has 2 self shields, so it's like very tanky. Druid 7 HP, so it's not that easy to kill. Yeah, probably still want the rest on the Lost. Alpha is going for the summon build. We roll the best side from the Gladiator, so we keep that for sure. Lost 2 HP is already killing a wolf, so we can also keep that. And the rest of the sides can be used for setup. Full block is only kind of the best side. Yeah, especially if we kill this wolf and suddenly this 2 block is blocking both here and here, so we actually gain 2 block full value. Every other side can only block 1. Unless you kill this wolf instead and try to block this wolf. But this wolf is dealing more damage, it's dealing 4. This wolf is only doing 3. I keep this side. This shield is currently wasted, so I would definitely like to roll this. Yeah, that's fine. We are growing. we full block when we grow a little bit, store 1 mana. And the state of the fight is effectively unchanged for the enemy, except it lost 1 HP. Like, we are unchanged. But we are stronger than turn 1 because we have the growth here and the 1 mana store. The enemy has lost 2 HP and has not done anything different. So this is a good turn 1. Of course, these rolls are good, so we cannot expect this kind of turn every turn. Yeah, I don't mind it. Now these are good sides. Like Druid plus Lost here is also killing the another wolf, so the gladiator can block this on its own. But the gladiator Cell Shield with this redirect is not exactly a super good combo. And the focus side in here also cleans up both wolves, so I would not accept this side. I would not accept this. Okay, fine. If it wants me to accept that side, then I guess I will accept that side. If it insists. If it insists, I guess I will. So that's something we can do. Alternate line. This doesn't make sense. I mean, I guess you can do something like this, but like, why? Let's clean up the wolf because we are still slowly getting stronger. And immediately we are not in danger yet. So like this, you have you are still taking two damage with your team, and then you have 1 wolf with 3 HP. The other line you have 1 wolf with 2 HP. So it's just more efficient. Yeah, it's just more efficient. The on agents, no, you expect that. Like if you roll any science student, that's already a good outcome. Which is why the item is full on student, because if it dies, then so be it. Well, it's really going for the summon build. I know, really, it's just summoning. Like this 2 is clearly killing this, yeah, so I keep that. But everything else can roll. Mana. Block focus is not the best, like the taunt is better and the 1 block is equal. So we can roll this. Every single side is okay, unless it's like 1 focus, but even 1 focus is not so terrible. Yeah, even 1 focus is not terrible. Because you can do something like this. Yeah, suddenly we have 2 poison on the alpha, then you can kill it next turn with the loss. Our team is still relatively healthy, we have 3 mana back. Yeah, now the alpha finally goes to attack, but maybe it's already too late. It's a bad side from gladiator still, so we can keep that. This is this doesn't save the squire, right? Unless we kill this gladiator, kill this thing right here, which we can. So this already save everybody, like these 2 sides, so we keep those and roll everyone else. Student side doing something, so we keep that. Lost side is not the worst. Keeping this lost side is definitely not the worst. And we can go after the other wolf like this. Like this is okay, right? We lose 3 HP in total, but we kill a wolf. The alpha is taking down 2. We spend a little bit of mana, but now the next spell is normal cost. Alpha is going for the desperation play, but we don't care because we can dodge. Don't accept this. I would like to kill the wolf. Dodge is OP. No, honestly, dodge is OP. True. Actually, just true. And now, yeah, store 2 mana. I mean, we can just do this. So for the engage side to still work on this, and alpha is guaranteed to die next turn. So this side is yeah, no problem from here. It's over. These are not exactly doing anything. Yeah, these are actually doing nothing. Yeah, so I would probably just roll a random item because once again, the danger in this run is just early game. I mean, not just early game, but the danger is bigger in the early game compared to the late game. I take the random tier 2 here. Unless you won the league code somehow, but I don't know why. Yeah, this league code doesn't even do anything. Unless you get a rightmost side manipulator, but or top side manipulator. So like basilisk skill. Yeah, you get basilisk skill, then maybe this is doing some insane stuff. But we don't have it. Yeah, flickering blaze is definitely good enough for now. Put it on maybe squire for another damage option. Because copying crew is fine, copying poison is fine, copying engage is slightly bad, but copying cell shield and mana gain okay, copying the crow is okay, copying the focus is okay too though. Maybe on druid, but druid has better things to do than rolling this side. Yeah, druid actually has better things to do than rolling this side. Student, maybe on student. You never get to copy the mana gain, but you have less bricks. Probably okay. Yeah, probably okay on student. It is full blocking the loss easily, so we can roll some damage. One crew is not doing exactly anything. Roll the others. Fine. 5 blocks, so fully blocking the wolf. The quest is nullifying our, trying to nullify our druid next turn, but it's dead. That's a decent turn. Sorry, no mana, but now the mana depth is gone, so technically it's kind of like we are gaining 1 mana. Kills the or 6, so it kills the wolf. If the druid rolls something, we can kill the slime instead. We can do that. Yeah, wrong turn. The melon just great. The melon just great. I mean, that's not the best turn, but it runs away, so it doesn't matter. After Seer. Seer is not super good with the mana depth. Because normally the Seer is very convenient, yeah. You roll 3 mana, you can start your foretell chain immediately. In this run, you need also another mana support from another hero. So this way, if you want to foretell turn 1, you also need to roll mana. So you spend 2 sides to cast the foretell, which doesn't even do anything on that turn. As a game Rundom equivalent, how high intense? No. And I'm glad that it doesn't, because the intense of enemies in here deal way more damage than it's like basically way more dangerous than Spire if you don't see the intense. I don't even know how the hell you deal with that, but maybe some combinations of Valkyrie. Because in Spire, not a lot of enemies actually kill you in one hit. But here it's very easy for enemies to kill you in one hit from full HP. If you don't see it coming. So yeah, we say that Seer is definitely worse than usual. So I guess that means we just take the doubler. Yeah, a little bit too slow with the mana depth. Funny enough, if we have doubler already, then the Seer would still be nice. Because what the Seer does is that it guarantees that any fight that goes decently long, we just win. The moment the foretell chain starts, like, yeah, we just win the fight. But it does take quite a while to start with the mana depth. On the other hand, Doubler just Doubler is also like pretty good with the Soul Link as well. Climber for Square Wheel, I don't even like Square Wheel in the first place. Claw 6, so we technically speaking can do it. But this is not very easy to do, to deal with. Considering turn 1 no actual AoE unless we get to cast balance, which we will not do unless we roll 2 mana into this reuse side. Or double 2 mana. Yeah, not really, right? The reward is just not worth it. Yeah, the reward is just not worth it. So the vest now can go on, I guess on Squire is fine. But Squire still has a taunt side. I guess you can also put the Soul Link here with the taunt side. Because next floor is not the hero upgrade yet, so one of these die is not a huge issue. Mana we can keep. This we can keep. Not the best side. Like this side is better, this side is better, this side maybe is better. But if you want to kill illusions first, then this side is sufficient. That is okay. You can keep this. And yeah, are we killing illusions or not? If we kill 2 illusions, it's only 2 damage for all enemies, which is slightly annoying, but this guy's still at full HP, so the next engage roll can do something. But yeah, of course, even if we want to kill illusion, this side's still better. Yeah, it's okay. Oh yeah, cannot be locked. Okay, if it cannot be locked, then I guess we draw. Yeah, if it cannot be locked, I guess we draw. Fine, Superior dies. Yeah, this side's better. So that's 4 damage. Double is not quite killing. So it is possible to do something like this as well. But just playing with these sides are okay. We don't need to kill illusions. Like illusions weakening or petrifying the squire. Yeah, who cares? We can kill the weaken and keep the petrified. Because putting this down to 4 HP with 2 mana store is probably letting us kill it next turn. And then the wolf alone does not threaten the illusions, dealing maximum 2 damage. Yeah, this slippery dice is annoying. I kind of want it to die. If it's good enough. Block build. Bricks, but it's fine. This side is already over. Last split. Yeah. Sign me up. Yeah, it says glass blade. I click it. And glass blade in this file, I would assume is here. Because the 3 damage is useful to overkill the thing. I guess you can also put it on student. Yeah, why don't you just put it on student now? This side is good though. That's the thing. This side is good. This side is probably just better than the 2 damage side of the druid. I can end very fast in both directions. I hope that it's in our favor. If we roll this on turn 1, we probably end the fight instantly because yeah, this is kill and this run away immediately. Otherwise, yeah, things like this can happen, but we can block. So keeping this is guaranteeing that Druid never dies this turn, yeah. So maybe we do that. Of course, it does mean that we don't get to deal damage with Gladiator, but I need to make sure that my Druid doesn't die because losing the Glass Blade is terrible. What is stronger to keep between Dappler and Gladiator? Gladiator 1, 2, 3, 4 possible improvement. This is 3 possible improvements. And it's harder to brick. I guess it also has 1 brick. The heal side is a brick, and this thing blind is a brick. It's equivalent. Yeah, it's the same. 3 damage in here. Does it lead to anything good? No, not this turn. Probably keep this though. Okay. We can reuse something. You can reuse this to do here. So that mana depth next turn is not a problem. Oh, I mean it's exactly the same line, right? You do reuse here and do this. You are storing 2 mana, but you effectively still need the same amount of mana to cast the spell. And the shield is unchanged. Yeah, it's exactly the same thing. It just gets rid of the mana depth, so maybe it's less annoying to calculate, but it's effectively the same thing. Not an amazing turn one. It does leave us several options to make this run away now. We can actually roll the things and make it run away, otherwise it gets weird. Okay to keep. It is okay to keep. Because this already saves the Druid guarantee, yeah. Maybe student dies, but we maybe don't care. Definitely want to roll the Druid, and definitely want to roll the Doubler. We either hit 3 damage, 5 damage, then the fight's over. If we roll the 2 health cleanse, 2 heal cleanse here is also better to save the student, and also save the squire in the same thing. Yeah, this runs away. And this 2 grow is not good because student currently right now is dying to poison. That's not very good. Because there is no way to save the student here. And if the student cannot be saved, then Squire also dies. So we are entering the boss fight with 2 heroes dead from the start. Which is not very nice with Soul Link. But not much to do there. Because yeah, if the Druid rolls mana, we kill. If the Druid rolls damage, we kill. If the Druid rolls this, we save. So it's a 2 out of 3 for 2 rolls in a row. But we miss both, which is a 1 out of 9 low roll. That is pretty sad. But not much to do here. Or 8 is pretty dangerous usually. Armorer Evoker. The Armorer right now doesn't do that much. It's okay. Like Smith on here is fine. Smith on the student side is fine. Smith on here is fine. Evoker with mana depth a little bit weird because this spell cannot be cast on turn 1 unless we roll mana from 2. The Monk is gone. So tier 2 here, Warden's better, Knight is okay, Guardian sucks, but maybe it's okay with the Flickering Blade. Cleric sucks, tier 2 is unpickable. Armorer is probably right in the middle of the pack. Evoker, better than Sparky, not that that's a high bar. Way worse than Glacier Caldera. And probably comparable to Jester, but worse than Michael. So Evoker is like on the lower end. Yeah. Armorer is missing the Gladiator for 4 and sometimes 6. And even with the Self Shield side, also gain some value. Something about the Armorer though is that it's slightly weird to play with the Soul Link. Because Armorer actually is not a grade that blocks you for a lot. But Evoker is just really sad. This fight, by the way, but definitely the Soul Link goes here. This fight definitely the Soul Link goes here because of the flank. And I think I still take the Armorer over Evoker. Because yeah, the flank also means that this guy dies early easier in this fight. And he's already not very useful. With a lot of bricks and the spell is okay, but it's difficult to cast with the mana depth. So Flickering Blade can maybe go somewhere else. Don't know where, maybe here, but not that good. The student most likely will just die fairly fast. This on HP actually works on the Armorer, yeah. So I can put it there. Put it on Gladiator, but then it doesn't copy anything useful. student still fine. The Slime Queen doesn't always do flying. It can also do heavy on the druid. Heavy on one of these three. So that is slightly scary, by the way, because Armor, as I said, does not actually gain you block. Is it the moment where I actually put the vest here so that the Slime Queen hit this? No, maybe that's correct. No, just put the vest here so that the Slime Queen actually heavy this. Now for Glassblade, this fight is dangerous, and it's roughly the same thing in this fight at least, because we want to hit the Slime Queen first anyway. Yeah, maybe yeah, the vest being here is interesting, but I think I like other boss. Because if the heavy bite goes to the true, it's pretty difficult to block with this skill. Yeah, actually probably like this. You cannot even argue here, but I think this 2 block side plays fully in this fight. Yeah, flanking the student. That's better to actually take that. You can try to roll this for the reuse for +5 damage. This 3 damage is already 8 damage on Slime Queen, so Slime Queen is close to dying already. If the student dies turn 1, well, so be it. Sucks to be a student, I guess. But rolling the 4 heal does not save it. If we keep both of these sides, the student lives. So you how still front student last year on hero or surprise right? Not at all. Student is generally speaking pretty bad in the opening floors. But if you keep it until the tier 2 heroes come in and actually plays, because suddenly this side is a lot stronger. Yeah, suddenly this side is a lot stronger, and this side also becomes more effective because you will get a stronger spell. 17 the world record? Yes. The current world record is 17, so I am tied. There are 3 people with it. I am tied for the first place. So if we keep both of these, the student leaves this turn. I don't know how good that is though. I guess the 3 here also saves, yeah, because the student can shield itself. And I want to roll damage on Gladiator, because right here we already have 8 damage, so the Slime Queen has 5 HP, so I'm pretty close to that. 2 damage. So we are still 3 damage short. Yeah, there are 4 sides with 2 damage. Even if we reroll the shield again, then maybe it's still okay. I don't check this. Yeah. Well, if the Gladiator insists, then I guess we change our plan. Yeah, we change our plan. If we cannot kill the Slime Queen immediately, we go after the wolf. So maybe that was a reason to keep this, to keep the engage side. But I was ambitious. Because if the Gladiator roll this side, then it's pretty easy to kill the Slime Queen. If the double roll this side, then it also keeps killing. If not, we can still everybody is still alive. But taking the full 10 on turn 1 is not great. 4 block. And damage 4 block. I guess we check the 4 block because worst come to worst, you can always save the doubler. Yeah, this time again we take. So yeah, doubler is already alive and we can sack the student here. That's okay. Just roll this. Every side is at least equal. 2 blocks is not even so bad. This side we keep because the engage does not play here, so this is the best side. Why do we keep everyone? Because this blocks a lot now. Yeah, honestly, it's not even so far off. So I'd say double rolls. Druid 5 damage is still so much better. It can even open the kill and Slime Queen again. 2 mana immediately also gives me a spell. Mana. I still don't want this. I want this 2 damage. How does this look? Not terrible. It's like exactly clean to not summon the second Slimer for Slime Queen. It puts it to 5 HP, so the Glass Blade exactly kills. And we get full value of the balance, 3 damage, 2 heal. It's not a bad turn. It's not an amazing turn. But it's not a bad turn. Maybe you can play with this. Slime Queen is really going off, yeah. It's just doing flank every single turn. Does this look? Because that's not a good sign, but it's already killing the Slime Queen. And now we are left with 2 Slimers. So we do roll. Honestly, I would just keep these 2 to secure the kill. In order to secure the kill, I need 2 mana, so maybe I also keep this, but the druid can roll. Yeah, any other side of the druid is at least equal or better. Unless we roll double black, which is 1 of 36. But even then, the turn is still okay. Yeah, that's much better. Because now we can do this. Suddenly, this Slimer is like kind of dead. Yeah, that's much better. Kuro's probably not with Spire for a while, at least streaming. Ongoing at this point is like kind of a meme. Yeah, ongoing. I would like 1 mana. Balance right now is very strong. This is keeping everybody alive. Even if I completely break, so I can see just keeping this until these roll non-blanks. Oh, yeah. I don't know whether that's a good idea or not. That sounds like a pretty terrible idea. Because now that I roll this, I keep this, yeah. And I also keep this, but these can be rolled now. This is doing 2 AoE only and we balance, so these are both alive at the moment. Nobody's dying. Yeah, because if we do it like this, then balance can actually kill everything. And now we balance again and they will die. The hack. Usually a big fan of the hack. In this run, pretty strange, right? Because you see this thing right here never rolls blank. This thing has 1 blank. This thing has 0 blank. This thing has 1 blank. And we have a freaking flickering blade, so that's already -1 blank. We never roll blank. If we never roll blank, then the hack is also doing nothing. The pillow, unfortunately, is also pretty worthless. And the pillow is also pretty worthless. So you either take a speculative hack here for I don't even know what, like maybe yeah, it's like tier 2 blue. What is there? We already turned out Evoker. So what blanks do we even have? Like the Fiend doesn't have blank, Jester has like a little bit of blanks, but not a lot of mana. Michael has no blank, Blaze has no blank, Vera has 1 blank. Yeah, there's no we never roll blanks. So this is only for like tier 3 heroes or what. Or we can just take the 2 random tier 2s right now, because the pillow also does not exactly play. Pillow is playing with Exert. We do not have that. Oh, Pillow, you can say turn 1 maybe you like brick on Dappler, and then turn 2 you can do something, because turn 1 sometimes you roll this, it doesn't play at all, sometimes you roll this, it's unnecessary. Also has 2 blanks. Yeah. We just take the random tier 2s. The twin deck student theory. Wait, it just dies. Wait, hang on, it just dies. Maybe twin deck or armorer then. Exhaust below, yeah, it's kind of real. It's okay on Sinew, it's okay on the Bash. Not amazing on the Bash because usually tier 3 you don't get to play fights in 3 turns. But definitely okay on like something like Sinew. Definitely okay if we are playing with Iron Heart Trapper, for example. Yeah, Iron Heart Trapper, you gain 2 vulnerable, you just kill something, and then turn 2 you are doing nothing, turn 2 you have an instant kill for 10. So you roll that like everything dies. Yeah, we never know the scheme. Relic is okay, but maybe yeah. Now without the heavy side, we just move the vest to the glass blade user. It doesn't actually do much. So I guess you can put it here. 3 shield to engage, or you can put it here, but these are pretty difficult to 4 to 1 HP. If anything 4 to 1 HP now, I guess you can do something like this, but so that you hit the aim and then suddenly you gain 1 on every side. But seems a bit strange, no? Because then you had to put Souling on someone else with student at 2 HP. So probably not. Yeah, very ambitious. How I would describe the line. Probably here is still better. I just don't see this or this going down to 1 HP though, unless like the fight is going completely awful. I hope it's not going completely awful. If it is going to 1 HP. So this is hitting the quads, which unfortunately we don't care about. But it kills the quads immediately, so that it does have some value. And afterwards it can hit the bone. What does this look like? This already is pretty decent. Honestly, this is already pretty decent. Wait a second. It will die if it hits the aim, no, I would say that. But we can't make it go to 1 HP right now if we would like to. Or we can just do this. That is most likely the line we are going for. So we roll the druid and we keep these sides. But yeah, we keep these 4 sides and we can roll the druid. Druid just roll glass blade, right? Then it's shielding. Okay, it's not. Not shielding. The 2 aims are doing exactly the same thing, so we just kill the aim. I mean, I guess you can kill the bone, but leaving this on 1 with the cantrip is very annoying with 2 aims alive. But damage is fine. And Gladiator Cell Shield gets full value here with the double use. Again, Cell Shield double use is full value. How does this look? Assuming it bricks again. Student dies. We heard I don't have blacks here, yeah, it did. But we can keep these for. That's fine too. I mean, I can roll for something better, but yeah, we already have a decent turn soul, then we can just take that. We can do this instead. It does put the glass blade druid to 1 HP, which is slightly scary. But it kills the aim first, which is probably the more annoying one. Or we can just do this. And this line, the druids are completely safe. The aim is alive, but aim is not even summoning bones. It has 2 HP. Yeah, I'll probably just take this. This line seems really safe. I say it's really safe. I say it is really safe. Is it true or is it not? This already kills the bone, so the druid is alive. And oh, you can just take this, but I kind of want to still roll for this cantrip, and I don't mind this too much. You can roll this. Hmm. Yeah, roll this again. Oh, if you insist. Growing. Should probably block this one. Oh, I can copy the cell shield side instead of the growth. Yeah. Copying growth is stupid, yeah. So now the fight's over. Oh yeah, we turn down Evoker, and this is what we get rewarded with. Interesting. Which one? They are both very good. I would say... no, that's not even true. I was going to say that maybe Caldera works better with the Armorer, but that's not actually true. The 9 HP, yeah, I also see 9 HP. And I see a spell that actually can be casted on turn 1. Because Caldera... normally they balance into Caldera as a combo, but we cannot cast a spell with the mana depth. We need 7 mana for this combo, which actually just doesn't work. You can say that this combo is what kills the ghosts, it kills the 3 snipers in this fight. And it takes until like turn 2. But yeah, and we also say that the armor block is not exactly the best thing. So maybe we just pick Glacier because it it complements the block. This is actually a block hero. You see this blue normally is your damage, but this Glacier is actually a blocking machine. This is a lot of damage, but this is block. And I take the block. So there is an argument to do something like this. But now with the Glacier, maybe we do want to roll the Smith side, and the this side on the Druid is still quite bad. There are a few ways, and then also this side also opens up a kill on the ghost with Smith on this 2 engage. It one shots the ghost from 6. So then here maybe go some Dappler. Gladiator is really tanky. We want to break the Druid with a glass plate. And Glacier and Armorer both have 9 HP. It's better on mana. Because we also do have cantrip. But here is also fine because now we can copy mana again. And after the initial turn, like after turn 1, yeah, the engage side here doesn't even work. So we have like 1 damage side, 2 damage side. And this is better than this side. Yeah, this side is definitely better than this side after turn 1. And it's comparable to this side really. So it's only worse compared to these two. So this becomes our 3rd best side. Maybe the 4th best from turn 2 onwards. Because it also can copy cantrip. So putting on Gladiator is okay. Because with the glacier, honestly, with the Glacier now, I do want to have some access to, and yeah, also putting it here means that we can copy weakness from the Glacier, yeah. But I do want to have consistent access to weakness in early turns if I can. Possible to put it here so that it copies the cliff, but copying cantrip is probably stronger. Wait a second. Wait, I did not sign up for this, yeah? I would say that much. Yeah, wait a second. So they really want this gladiator to die. I see that. They really want this gladiator to die. Maybe we can prevent it because the druid with the glass blade can maybe probably kill the ghost. I do not accept this side. I want the 2 cell shield, and maybe the armor can roll some block. Maybe the here can roll some block. Maybe Glacier can roll some block. How much damage am I even facing? This is 6 plus 4 plus 4, 14, 17 damage. Yeah, okay, cool. We don't need to roll 1 damage in order to actually kill the ghost. Or maybe we can keep this. Because this is 2 damage. This is also just 2 damage. Gladiator dies and then the Doubler also dies with it. That's not very good. It blocks 6, so we still need to block 5 more from here, which is only possible if we somehow kill the wolf as well. I mean, I guess you can take this 2. Yeah, 2 is fine. 2 is fine. So maybe we do accept the Doubler side. 2 here and 2 4 is still okay. Because there are definitely more sides to roll here. Oh, that's good. I think that saves. Yeah, I think that saves. Yeah, 17 turn 1 this, my friend. Okay, so we survive the onslaught. That's good. I mean, we just roll glass red every turn, and it's also not too difficult. Say that. Not the best turn, but I just accept that because the fight's already over. Wait, do we just gambler or what? Interesting. Yeah, interesting is what we should say. Oh, by the way, we have two very good duck users. You can put a duck on the armorer, or you can put a duck on the glacier. Both work extremely well. So it does open up a possibility that glacier actually stays until the end game. We never even upgrade this to tier 3. For now, what do I want more? Do I want the in this fight? Do I want mana or do I want Big Smith? Because Big Smith is not that big. Yeah, Big Smith is actually not that big, and it doesn't actually work super well because you need to spend an attack first. So this engage size is not that super huge. Yeah. What does the duck do? It gives echo to the 2 rightmost sides, and yeah, echo keyword. It's similar to the dolphin tier 9 item. So let's say I use a gas blast first, then I use this thing right after it becomes shield 5, smith 5. Which means auto mana true. It's true. And the thing about putting duck here though is suddenly now Glacier has no bad sides to roll into. If you put a duck here, Armor still has some bad side to roll into. But if you put a duck on the Glacier, no matter what it rolls, we are happy. So that is an argument. Oh, by the way, here this fight we definitely don't cantrip. Yeah, yeah. This fight we definitely don't cantrip. That much is clear. But yeah, that one armor also makes it easier to deal damage to Spiker, I guess. Yeah, probably fine. Gain immediate block. Gain immediate block also helps a bit to mitigate the fanatic. Probably like this. They are going in. They are certainly going in. +4, so I do need some block even if I can somehow kill the wolf. This is probably the worst side. I don't accept that. The only side I might accept is the gladiator, but I think I just roll everything. Hello sentry. And yeah, the armor here is getting something. Would definitely like to roll block on glacier here, would be great. Never gets copy 4, so I guess we can do that. Keeping the druid mana basically says that, for example, something like this. Oh, that already saves because you can chill the spike. This game any good? Game Boy graphics is amazing. I have never cared about graphics, but to be this game's graphics is not even so bad. But this game is good. Yeah, this is already like kind of okay. If I roll anything, it can go wrong. Yeah, because even if I roll the Glacier, I guess if I roll Glacier into the if I roll Glacier into weakness, then it's quite bad, right? 1 out of 6. Yeah, 1 out of 6 I roll into the weakness, and suddenly it's quite bad if I cannot chill here. So maybe I just accept this. It's not a bad turn. It is not a bad turn. It's not an amazing turn, but it's not a bad turn. Oh, by the way, the star. Yeah, by the way, the star. Just roll everything. I mean, I guess you can keep this. Is that 3 damage here, 5 damage here is already 8. But the Smith this turn is amazing because we have the druid. Yeah. Yeah, stupid spiker. Venom Fate. I see Venom Armorer with the duck. That is what I see. Yeah, that is what I see. And I also see that I guess with the if we take the face, we can just put the glass blade on adapter. Or even gladiator, it's okay. How good is fate? Because mana depth on the face is not a huge problem. It does generate pretty decent output on turn 1. It does have a dot side. Venom is basically a very good boss killer, especially with Armorer here. And do we have problem with bosses, let's say like 416? Maybe we do. Like it's like boss solution. Like right now we can weaken and we can delay it a little bit, yeah. But our damage is not we don't really have a real boss killer. Like we're just trying to get through with our maybe 3-4 damage normal effect. And not much else. We don't have cleanse or blocking is not the best because Armorer is not the best blocking grade. Just like the Venom. Venom Armorer only says that we can keep this until the end game and it still performs. Venom is just good. And also give us a cleanse access immediately. Both Dabbler and the Druid are pretty okay here. Never, yeah, this guy doesn't summon. It does summon indeed. Trolling in this fight maybe on Gladiator. And equipping this is a little bit weird with the imps being summoned, but turn 1 is definitely good. And I mean, if the rotten summoning imps, then it's already the good intent. I think I do use the twin daggers here. This fight I'm not so sure whether we should be using Duck on the Armorer though. Because the most dangerous portion of this fight is before we clean all the minions here. After we kill all the bones and the wolf, like the rotten alone is doing basically nothing. So I can see moving it to Glacier so that we can actually cast balance. But balance in this fight also a little bit strange because of this passive. If we line up a big duck, like we just kill this in 2 turns, like the Smith, the poison, and it dies in 2 turns. Maybe it's still here. Maybe it's still here. Like it's only glass blade we can keep copy big anyway. Otherwise, this Smith is only 2. So smithing being 2 is definitely stronger than mana being 2. Yeah, so now we can smith this. But just look at this, like the only way we get this duck to be bigger than 2 is that we roll the glass plate. Or of course we copy this, but if this is already big, then fight over. That is fine. That is okay. That is okay. Yeah, 3 side Venom. Yeah. Yes, 3 side Venom. This we can keep. So it's possible to not even keep this gladiator, yeah? Let's assume that we reroll these and we brick. Then what will it look like? Something like this. I can also chill here, but I don't want to. Yeah, that's already honestly acceptable. Maybe I do want to roll gladiator for... it's only one side though, it's exactly the engage side. That is better. This side is equal. This side is equal because gladiator is not being attacked. So we have 4 sides that are comparable or better. This side is not even so bad because shielding armor immediately is not a terrible idea. Yeah, we just skip these 3 and then roll the rest. Roll the 2. Umana, not amazing, not terrible. 2 or 3 that we get a better outcome. All equal. But I guess we just take this now. Let's still roll. Okay. I guess. If it insists, then I guess. Can also do this for sure, yeah? And then we just kill here. That's probably better. Now that the druid rolls mana. Yeah, now that the druid rolls mana, maybe I just want to do it like this. And chill here. Saving the chill. But chilling right now is doing 6 damage in total, yeah? Because 2 damage now and it prevents an imp, so that's another 4. And it also blocks immediately, maybe 2 damage next turn, maybe 4 damage next turn. But we don't have the chills. Everybody is still relatively healthy though. But no mana being stored, so no balance cast. If we smith the shield side instead, then what would it look like? And we try to do something different like balance. And store 1 mana instead. Oh, we can just burst and kill. Maybe this is the yeah, this is just way better. No? Like what am I even talking about? This is way better. You can still chill the rotten if we want to. And now mana debt is gone. I'm a little bit hesitant to chill the rotten right now because the druid is falling to 4 HP. We can prevent that, of course, by killing the one that's hitting the druid and leave the armor at like 3, which is fine. It's perfectly fine to leave the armor on like 3 HP. Yeah, chilling right now next turn, we realistically can expect maybe 2 bones kill. What do I want to save the chill for? It's like just this attack, right? And it blocks 6. But the 6 distributed AoE. This is 4 single target. All summons bones. Chilling now is probably good. Chilling now probably is just good. Sometimes I can even kill this from 12. We draw. Wait, does this copy? It does, right? It doesn't. Copycat sucks. It does not copy the flag. Oh, copycat sucks. It's fine, Copycat sucks. Move on, guys, move on. But yeah, we can roll everything else here. Well, we keep rolling. Okay, fine. Yeah, it's the here. We can also just ignore the rotten. Yeah, we can also just ignore the rotten like this. And everybody is much healthier with this line. Yeah, everybody else is much healthier. I mean, mainly just the Venom. Mainly just the Venom. Yeah, we can still burst twice here, for example. Yeah, maybe this is better to play. Yeah, this is probably just safe. The Rotten Heavy side can still deal some annoying amounts of damage. Give this. Want to give this? That's fine. Yeah, one aim and one bone. Surely we have no problem. Yeah. Timbo. Or our barbarian that's coming up next. Or to kill Tons right now that I see 2 Tons. Yeah, I see 2 Tons right now on the screen. And there's a Timbo. The glowing egg is not actually great with this team at all. This is mainly for sorcerer. This is a sorcerer item. But if you want to pick speculative, then might as well do Timbo because yeah, Warlock is open, the Barbarian's open, and immediately it works on Taunts. It also works against the Hexia. Yeah, it also works against Hexia like way later. Immediately here it works. Okay, this fight definitely we don't do that. Or maybe it goes here. So it, yeah, Gladiator rolls pretty consistent 2 damage, so we can use it as a taunt killer. And maybe this goes here. Or here. Yes, like kind of fine, but I don't. Yeah, because it does open up. Maybe Smith on this after the poison side. Yeah, like this looks okay. More cantrip? Yeah, we can do that. They are going in. Wait, what? This is even spookier than last time. Last time like 4 of them attack the same target, and this time 5 of them attack the same target. Yeah, target spotted indeed. How does this look? Close, but not quite. Yeah. Yeah, limited moment, absolutely. Which is why I'm saying glass ham. If you have glass ham, whenever there's a freaking eliminate things going on, maybe don't equip that. How good is this armorer keeping this side? If you just want to survive on the armorer, this is probably the best chance this turn. Because if Venom rolls 2 damage, Venom can sacrifice 2 HP to just kill the other taunts, and then it already saves. Like for example here, this line already saves the armorer. So we can keep that. And roll the others. Mana, not the best, but I guess I can accept that. Fine. So this goes to 2-3, which means I can get it to 3-3 or 2-4. With the ogre dealing 2 AoE at probably 133. Descent 4 pretty annoying, but again 4 is still facing lethal, yeah. So 3 should be better. I mean, of course we can chill. We can chill the ogre right now, for example. I don't want to have some flexibility for the ghost, but maybe chilling. If I chill the ogre right now, then I should do it differently. Should chill here. I don't even need to block the armor roll. Like, actually, no, I do. Yeah, so I need to have 4/4 and the chill is used. But the ogre is still not prop, and we don't have cantrip. The downside, of course, is that I cannot cast balance without angering this, but right now the chill is blocking 6 damage. Probably this is fine. Duck. With Duck, I want to draw either Weakness or the Shield on Glacier, so we don't accept this side. This side on Venom we can take. The others we roll. Fine. Okay. We should kill the ghost then. So that is something we can do. Which I probably will do, because yeah, again, yeah, we talk about it. If we balance, the over damage doesn't change, so it doesn't save the armor. But this seems completely fine. Dead. I see a wizard. I see a wizard with the dark armor. There is definitely something we can do. It is a little bit slow though, so how bad is playing slow? Slightly annoying with the souling, but it's not so bad. We can also just hold off to until maybe we see a warlock with Timbo or something similar. Because Glacier right now is really strong. Yeah? Glacier right now is exceptionally strong, but Wizard is also I don't know, pretty sick. But yeah, the thing is that right now this is usually only Smith 2. Not that Smith 2 and Wizard is anything bad, but the Inspire is not going to play so much. And Glacier at the moment is exceptionally strong. If we take it for a second, we can also just put the dagger on it. Yeah, wizard is a wood duck user as well. So if we take the wizard, we can upgrade the armor and there's no problem. There's no way taking wizard he actually makes me weaker short term. I mean, it probably does. Yeah, it probably actually does. If I take the wizard right now, I will be short. I will be weaker for a little bit. But the inspire can work on the venom. For example, inspire and venom basically kills bosses from half HP. The Byron was the build today is a duck build. Yeah, it's a duck build. But yeah, we take the wizard. Or we just take the wizard. Having the wizard also makes the flickering blade a lot stronger on something like Venom. Or even the gladiator. Because right this turn the Timo doesn't actually do anything. So we can put it like here. And then copies all the side from the wizard. Okay, wizard starts great, and then we can put it here. It's fine. And this fight I actually do use the dagger, yeah, because of Hydra. Do I duck the wizard or do I duck the armorer? Because the honestly, using duck on armorer is essentially the same, almost the same as using on the wizard if we are just buffing the wizard anyway. And armorer is also the one I want to constantly roll for this side. Yeah, probably makes more sense to still put the duck on the armorer. I don't know. Yeah, if I say that I want to constantly roll for this side and then I just accept whenever I get to the smith, then that would make a lot of sense, right? Like this. I guess you can do something like this. But this side is already hitting Hydra, so there's not a lot of difference there. Yeah, probably still like this. And Dark stays on the armorer. Because yeah, mana gain. Maybe shield is more useful if we cannot roll a kill on Hydra and we prepare for the turn 2 kill. Yeah, probably. Wait, give me a second. Yeah, Steam messages. It's fine. So Armorer, do we accept this or do we try to roll for cantrip? Because the Hydra weakening 2 is pretty freaking annoying, yeah? You can just save the cleanse and cleanse while giving the Armorer 3 Smith. It's possible. That was my team message? Yeah, it was. Honestly, yeah, keeping the Venom side in here so it's okay. Because we do need to have a strong turn next turn, otherwise like, we actually are in trouble. And this still gives me a strong turn next turn. I do not need to cleanse Armorer though, because even when Armorer is weakened, this side doesn't work, yeah. But this Echo is still fully working. Wizard, I probably would like the either the boost or the damage, and of course cantrip is just free mana. So this shield is potentially the worst side here. The mid roll. And of course the roll, of course the druid roll. So I can take this heal 2 cleanse over the heal 3 cleanse, but that makes the armor slightly worse. Maybe not. Yeah, unfortunately, copycat on the echo doesn't work, right? If I do it like this. It's just like this, yeah. But this is only a 1. Get scammed. Yeah, you just get scammed. Because you cannot actually copy the actually no, it doesn't even copy the echo. I'm stupid. Never mind. I mean it does copy the echo if we use it right here, but it doesn't copy the value. Inspire doesn't do anything though, because I guess it does. I guess it does. Like here, we do this and then we inspire the wizard, plus 3 instant, and we can burst this twice, so it kills. It's fine. And I mean, of course, we can just roll the druid, so we can keep this. We roll the druid, guys. Rolling so hard right now. Oh, yeah, killing Hydra turn 1 is good. What does Inspire do? Inspire just allows one of your heroes to act again. You can use one of the dice twice, cost 4 mana base cost. So yeah, the dice you want to roll again needs to be higher than this value for it to gain actual value. Maybe this we can do block. Attack. And now we can do block. 3 and gladiator and still gain mana. Good enough. I can kill this copycat, for example, if we want to. It's better, yeah. Yeah, no, cannot do that. I mean, you can do this again, but it doesn't make sense. Let's kill the alpha. Balance once or can burst twice. Probably bursting twice. This is totally over, but I do need to be slightly careful in protecting the druid. Should be pretty easy to do so. I will keep. Guided is not being attacked, so this side is fairly worthless. We can roll. Interesting. Yeah, interesting is maybe is what I would say. You can also pick study here. It's study there, but Chargeling is just stronger. Yeah? Especially Chargeling Venom is a massive combo. Yeah, I roll. Yeah. So far the items are good. I can still go very wrong, so definitely need to be somewhat careful, especially here. Because we do not actually have a real straight answer. Yeah, we actually do not have a real straight answer, so better be slightly careful. I guess we have this, but it's not an actual solution. This I can deal a lot of damage to us. Timo doesn't actually do anything, right? We don't know. Oh, it's not hatching. Fine. Fine, just fine. What is it? How is this turn? It looks pretty decent already, to be honest. Like, to be perfectly honest with you, this turn already looks somewhat decent. That doesn't work, yeah. It also doesn't work. I cannot shield, I cannot do it on the wizard. I cannot just do it on the wizard. I can do something like this, of course. And now my Venom is stacked up, but I don't need the Venom to be stacked up. It's not actually an amazing turn. I mean, it looks good, but because we don't really have super good slate answer, it ends up being not that good. I guess we can do something like this, but still the Venom dies exactly. Just because of the slate. We can also do this. But yeah, we cannot touch this slate is the big problem. Charging first, yeah, charging first into Giga Smith is okay, but the problem is just that the slate right here is just one-shotting this Venom on full HP. It's like, I mean, not really one-shot, but we cannot touch both of these. We cannot kill both of these slates. So what are we keeping? I think I'm keeping this, but I'm not so sure whether I'm actually keeping the wizard or not. Yeah. Maybe not, because honestly, any other side instead of this is just better this turn, right? I don't think I keep these two. These can be. I mean, we already have a line of saves everybody. This is 4 damage. It is currently dying to these, but if we roll any mana on wizard at all, we can also just maybe balance and kill the snake. Because let's imagine this turn, but with the mana on wizard, any mana, maybe shield mana, maybe damage mana. Yeah, damage mana, then we roll 2 here, and suddenly this becomes 4, so I can smith 4. So smith 4, suddenly smith 4 on wizard, we have a side that's doing The side is doing 5 block or 5 damage and generate 5 mana. So we get 7 mana now. Inspire the wizard, do it again 7 mana, and then we can burst 3 times. Yeah, it's a very strong turn. It's a very strong turn. We can keep this 4 damage because balance most likely can be casted this turn if the wizard rolls any of the other sides. Worst case scenario is that wizard actually rolls this side again for 2 more times, but even then we already say this turn is playable. Seems okay to be honest. How does this look? Looks pretty okay, no? Yeah, looks pretty okay, no? We can save some mana. We can kill the wolf immediately to block this and deal more damage to the slates. Yeah, we just take this. Just take this. Unless you tell me that we don't need to hit the wolf with the link and hit something else, like for example this snake. Because the snake is just also just annoying. And the snake is also just freaking annoying. Right? What if we just do that instead? Yeah, this looks very okay. Correct, finally hatches. Even if it completely hatches, okay, yeah. We are not dying to 1 core. I would prefer it to not hatch, but if it hatches, still acceptable. How does this look? Already not even insanely terrible. Of course we can roll the gladiator. But this is still honestly completely fine. Either rolling self shield or 2 damage is just 2 damage is the same. As only self shield that's better, and maybe this is okay too. To copy the mana again. If the gladiator breaks on damage, we can always do 1 poison on the core instead. Fine. I mean, you can even do that, but saving mana to balance again next turn to clean up the other 2 is just better. It really is barbarian Timbo, yeah. It really is barbarian Timbo, guys. With the duck and the chargeling venom and the wizard and yeah, the other stuff. There is also a Valkyrie, but I don't think we care. Like, barbarian with Timbo with duck is just an insane combo. Where does this even go now? Is like my whole team. I guess we can do this. I guess we can do this, and if we do that, then maybe chargeling can go on Druid because Druid is fairly. Honestly, Druid is like by far the weakest member of the team right now, so maybe it can die. Yeah, maybe the Druid can just die. Can trip this fight still maybe works on the slate. Oh yeah, that's probably okay. I can buff the wizard, I can buff the venom. Probably putting HP on wizard slightly better. Fine. Ken's winning 420 already is decent. Yeah. No, it's not even super unfavored if we enter 420 right now. This is the worst side of the barbarian, right? So we roll. If I keep this, is a guarantee full block, but barbarian cannot fail to kill the wolf. No matter what the barbarian rolls, it will kill the wolf. So we can just roll. And I want to roll the smith, of course. I mean, I say that this is only 4 damage. So this is the worst side of barbarian, yeah? So of course we roll that. If we kill the wolf, everyone is already alive. This side is not amazing. Rolling charge right now can also get a big smith on this, and then we get charge poison on choking and kills it immediately. Yeah, that's much better. Interesting fight, guys. No, really, like very interesting fight we have going on here. Yeah, interesting. So that was certainly one of the most fights you can have. The gauntlet. Gauntlet on Venom is like okay. Gauntlet on Wizard is not amazing. The clay is not yeah, the clay is not doing anything useful, right? Yeah, clay is not doing anything useful. So we either put Gauntlet on the Venom, which is completely okay, or we just random. What is the fail condition of this right now? Alright, copy. So like no, it's just that's a clay. But yeah, what is the fail condition of this run? Somehow turn one we completely brick on damage. The Armorer does not roll the speed. I think we are keeping Armorer. Maybe not. We can just put Dark on Wizard and then put the have a better grade. It's very yeah. Yeah, Dark on Wizard is completely fine. Yeah, the fail conditions would be Barbarian somehow getting one shot on turn one. We cannot protect it, and Wizard never rolls the dark side, so we don't get off the ground to deal damage. If that is the case, yeah, I just think Gauntlet and put it on Venom. Then we have a triple carry. Yeah, we just have triple carry. If we have triple carry, enemies cannot kill us fast enough before we kill them. Eventually, this duck goes on the Wizard, but for now, I can stay on the Armorer. Only grabs, that's annoying. Oh, okay, should I have taken that off? Definitely should have taken that off, but it's fine, it's fine. For now, okay. But for now, not a huge problem. 6 damage is the second best side, so I keep that. And to block growth, not good enough, right? I mean, it does save the druid. We can kill the Jinx right here, which most likely we can. But the clan side is also not so bad. Any mana side is also not so bad. It is being one-shotted by the core, so we do need to draw a block of some sort. Maybe just keep this. Yeah, maybe just keep this. Worst come to worst, if we cannot save this Rui by killing the Jinx, then we can also block someone else. Balance deck. Probably, yeah, probably spend this on burst and not the balance. We can block here. Probably block Venom. Psycho Cell, thank you very much for the rip. Hope your stream went well, and we are doing a slice and dice here. I'm on like a 17 unfair streak, which is currently the world record. I'm tied for first, so if we win this one, I will have the world record. But that's also the last slice and dice stream. Right now, I would say this one looking favor for anyone who doesn't play slice and dice. No pressure at all, yeah. Honestly, no pressure at all. In fact, this one is a lot at the moment a lot less stressful than the last 2 runs I have done on stream. Last 3 runs, really. Last 3 runs. Yeah, just keep the mana. I mean, you can burst here. I don't see why, but you can. It blocks 4 on the Armorer, but we don't really care about that. I stream an 18 not on stream. I want to go back to streaming Spire and to play my samples. And I cannot do basically like 6 hours of Spire into maybe another 3 hours of this and still play well in both games. So I will just play off stream for the rest of the streak, right? If it dies somewhere, it dies somewhere. Or you can die this in this run because I'm careless. It can happen. I would say right now, yeah. Unless I'm like insanely low rolling from here, or I'm extremely careless. This run is not very easy to lose at this point. So if I lose on this one, most likely it's on B. So let's not do that if I can. If possible, I would like to not throw this run to this spot. Not very easy to throw, I would say that. Yeah, honestly, not really easy to throw this one from this point. But we'll see. Poets. Oh, poet with wizard is kind of strong. You can also take the raid. I don't know why you would take the raid, but you can take the raid. Man, now I want Forsaken. What did I pick over the Forsaken? I guess the wizard. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I did pick the wizard. So if we take poet right now, we put the red is a fourth carry. I mean, true. It is probably my soling user, though, so I don't know about carrying or not. What other grade do we want? Because whatever we pick here, the last thing we have two choices. So twin is not really pickable. Mimic is probably okay, but I don't want Mimic in this spot. Because Mimic usually just dealing damage, yeah. I have more than enough damage already, I need mitigation on turn 1. So this is actually quite good. It's also a very good user, soling user, yeah, this thing. This is right here, we see, so we can think about that. Paladin is okay. Not amazing now because, yeah, of course, we don't even lose HP turn 1 because of Timbo. But it has a decent number size for the duck in case the barbarian gets sniped somehow. Well, it's just good. Have some plan success in case fight needs to go long. I don't know why or how the fight can go long, but maybe it can. Keeper is good, a big number of blocks. So right now, honestly, only Mimic and Twin I would say is bad, yeah, for our current situation. For the Reds, it's okay, but it's just okay. It's not good in this spot. It does open up a pretty decent pretty decent role. We do this and then Venom has a huge left side. But we want to play fast. Doctor does offer a super big cleanse in case Hexia open with some Petrify and we need to play slow somehow. Generally speaking, not super necessary. Shaman, bad as usual. This side is completely wasted. This side is still fine, but other sides are bad. The spell is not good. Surgeon, not the best, not the worst. Some small insurance here, but 4 anti-sides on turn 1 is not exactly what you're looking for. Which is okay. Access on cleanse, you have a ton of mana with the wizard. So if you need to play slow, this thing is very efficient in healing. This thing is better if you're playing slow though, the Prophet. The red is just slightly weird because this side doesn't actually. I guess this side is like a little bit against Hexia, but Hexia will already have Tempo. So the Barbarian can always just hit the Hexia in the face. And it works. 2 mana. 2 mana, 2 mana, 2 mana, 3 mana. So everyone here is just like 2 mana on turn 1, except the Prophet, except the Witch sometimes has 3, but it has one side. So mana gen wise, the rest not exactly below average. This side is fine. But if it's our crown user, if it's our soling user, then it's not super good. For damage heal for Nah, just take the freaking poet, right? Just take a freaking poet and then put the duck on the wizard. And I guess I can go here because of the shield cantrip is quite strong. This side is very good though. This spy cantrip top bottom is not super amazing, so I don't think I use it. And we just play it like this. Four is the lowest side of barbarian, so we roll that. I mean, technically not true, but we have to roll bloodlust double times, and then the venom needs to not roll damage, and the rule also needs to not roll damage. I guess something about the poet is that you upgrade that does not have damage, so the bloodlust side from the barbarian gets slightly worse, but it's not a huge problem. 6 gold you can accept. Well, this probably just ends the fight on turn 1 then. Okay, that doesn't work, but this works. Oh, interesting. And now we have a 10 on wizard. Wait, does that work before? No, we need to do this first. And then this, and then this. And now we can inspire here, and we have a side from wizard that's dealing 12 damage and echo. And but this doesn't work, and it goes down to 0. So we can only do this. Triple Shuriken. The Emerald is doing Charge Link, Timbo, and Duck. Duck is actually not so good. Should have kept Armorer apparently, because I see this Emerald on Armorer is pretty amazing, you know. You have Duck on the Smith side. You have Charge Link on top and bottom, so you gain a huge clip block. And I guess Timbo is also there, but yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. Triple Shuriken is only good with Inspire, but it is really good with Inspire. It's just that I have a feeling if we can cast the Inspire, the fight is already in good shape. You can put it on the wizard, and then yeah, you have range access against XecnaR, but might as well take the elbow in that case then. As far as it goes, yeah, but then triple shuriken isn't that just better? I can always do 3x tier 3, yeah, we can. Last upgrade is on the red. I guess triple shuriken means that any mana gain side, for example here, yeah, then you can chain with the wizard. Yeah, here you have mana gain, here you have mana gain, here you also have mana gain, mana gain. So yeah, it's quite okay to do this. Let's do triple shuriken and put it on wizard. Here you copy charge link, which I don't actually. It's okay to copy, but it's not that amazing. Because like you need to play this side in the first place to gain mana, and suddenly it just goes away. So you get brick on turn 2. Yeah, and then there's Timbo, and then the last one is. What is even the last one? Timbo Chargeling, and tier 5 is Duck. Yeah, Duck is. Yes, you can put it here, for example, but it's not even that good. Like the Shuriken. So the rest can go elsewhere, probably just on Poet then. Here's the worst side, right? So we don't take that. If we don't roll cantrip here. No, not cantrip, but if we don't roll this side, are we in trouble or not? How does this look? I mean, pretty bad, but it's playable. And any side from Barbarian would do. So Barbarian definitely rolls, and we say that yeah, this time Wizard works. So we can roll the Wizard, but I think I keep the Druid. I keep the Druid, I keep the Poet, I keep the Venom. We can roll Barbarian and the Wizard. That's not good. I guess we play with that. Not the best turn. Not the worst turn, not the best turn. Because if we roll well in one turn, we just end the fight immediately. Yeah. But you can see like how we can fail in the final boss. If the red is not good and our turn one can be something like that, and they try to kill our carry. So the bottom Hydra needs to die. The top Hydra is not actually doing anything dangerous. This is still the... It's an average size, the middle. But we can roll this. This side Poet not the best, not the worst. The chart size is just better. Sometimes I can even block the Venom here. I would roll... honestly, I would roll everybody. We can keep. Yeah, that's not very good. Very good. Don't know whether this actually kills the Hydra or not. It doesn't. If it doesn't, then we have two dead entering next fight. That is definitely not good. At least doesn't kill. And it doesn't block either. But twice I can. I can burst twice, but... Oh, wait, burst twice. Oh, yeah, I can trip once. I can trip once. Right, I can trip once. Yeah, I was thinking there's only 4 instances, but yeah, it's true. I only can trip it once. I only need that. But that's good, that's good. That's fine. But yeah, this actually makes me a little bit worried for the final boss if the wizard is being cringe. Which it makes me happy that I picked this. But if the wizard is being cringe, it's pretty weak. And that's a slight problem. Yeah, definitely a slight problem. I mean, here, of course, sure we kill it, but Prophet, Doctor. Hydra, yeah, Hydra passive, if you hit it 5 times in the same turn, it will die. So Doctor opens... I don't think the Doctor regen actually plays super well, yeah? The Prophet actually is something that can save us from the bite. Both of them have 2 sides that have mana gain to chain with the Wizard. The rescue side is probably stronger for the Prophet because the Doctor side on the left is only useful if we are doing the Venom left side and go all in. The Timbo into big area, yeah. Timbo Doctor into Venom and we just burst Dragon down in 1 turn. Dragon does not have something super dangerous to cleanse. I mean, this is pretty annoying, but it's not requiring 4 mana to cleanse on 1 person. It's basically you are paying 4 mana to get a full heal, but you pay for and 3 cleanse. It's a pretty steep price. I think just take the Prophet. Prophet has like 4 alive size on turn 1. The Doctor also technically has 4 alive size, but this regen is much weaker than this. It has 1 more HP, but the spell I think is comparable to. Holding. Maybe soling on poets. Poet is not super important to keep alive, I would say, because our damage is high enough. Because if something goes wrong and let's say it bursts the dragon, the bite is heavy, yeah. So let's say the dragon just bite the barbarian and kill it on turn 1, and the prophet also dies along with it. Afterwards, the combination of prophet wizard venom can still perform, because the venom can make some high value sites for the wizard to copy, and chaining with the duck is not going to be super amazing, but it's still 4 though. It's still a 4. It's still a 4 damage, 4 mana gain side, so it's not the worst. Of course, you can also put the triple shuriken knight here, but probably not. How did we do this? Just to murder this core. Like we do this, we just murder the core. Because we do not need the we do not ever need to actually roll this side. We don't even want to play this side most likely. Because as of now, the core takes 2 turns to kill. It can take on turn if we roll this. If we roll this side, and yeah, basically if we roll this side on turn 1, the fight is probably in a very good spot. If we don't roll that side on turn 1, for example, like in the last fight, then it can get troublesome. You can copycat this change, but you cannot copycat change end range. Giving triple shuriken here is basically saying this side actually plays, because you can chain mana gain here into mana gain here. And if the barbarian dies first, the wizard and prophet combo can still do something. So it's kind of a lower upside on turn 1 potentially, but there's some low roll insurance, which maybe I should play into. Also, this is better, like, of course, the star doesn't the star doesn't matter. Of course, I want 1 HP here. Yeah, probably just do this. Probably just do this. Yeah. It's going in with the bite on the barbarian turn 1, but we roll this side. If we roll this side, probably we are okay. So how does this look already? Because it's looking pretty strong. Oh, Mortal 12. Mortal sucks. Wait, this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? Nobody remembers Mortal until at some point you remember it, and then you realize, oh wait, Mortal sucks. It's fine, we can block this, but yeah, Mortal is here. If we roll 4 damage, it's still acceptable, but if we roll the Bloodlust side, it's quite bad, right? So I probably would just accept this 5 damage side with the glass split. So these are already good enough, yeah. Where everybody is already alive with this this hand. So if the Venom rolls charging right now, the fight's over instantly. So we just roll this. Yeah, how do we cope here? Indeed, how do we cope? Yeah, the fight is basically done. Really, the fight is basically done. Dragon is dead. The dragon is actually just dead. And yeah, sure, I can buff the wizard. Dragon is anti-burst, they say. I just see that the dragon on my screen is dead on turn 1 here. But yeah, this run is just extremely overcooked. Yeah, extremely overcooked. Never actually in danger, right? Did anybody even die? Yeah, okay, a little bit. 2 times in total with the solding. Yeah, 2 times in total with solding, so these 2 deaths run 2 hours. Yeah, okay, yeah, final Slice and Dice stream. Unfortunately, if you are into Slice and Dice content, this is it. Until I don't know, maybe the next time I get close to a big streak again, I can stream more. But from next stream onwards, go back to the spire. Streaming some extension now pressure? Oh no pressure. Like honestly, I would say the biggest pressure I had was the last run. And if you ask anybody who gets good records, they would probably say the same thing. It's the one the run that ties the record is probably the one that is the most stressful. After you tie, like you just don't really feel anything different. Stream me until lose one because I want to stream Spire. I cannot play 2 Spire runs and then follow up by this with quality not dropping for like one section. I will either throw a run in Size and Dice eventually, or I will throw the Spire runs. I don't want either to happen. So I just play this casually off stream. If I lose a run somewhere, I lose a run. But yeah, this is good. I mean, of course, this run is a lot. I would say this is kind of like a victory lap, really. If you look at the previous run, this run is very stress-free, and you can look at the curse. I already say, right? These curses later on extremely tame, which is why I want to play them even if the early game has some dangers. Yeah, do we ever feel these curses late game? Like the Edward 4 points, yeah, it's never doing anything. The Tolling will die twice in total, so does it do anything? The Mortal, yeah, okay, at the very end, it blocked me 1 time, and it doesn't even matter. Only the mana death is consistently annoying, but it's only 1 output. Extremely tame curses. So yeah, the run to tie the streak was like pretty difficult. The 2 runs before that on stream were also not super trivial, but this one is chill. this one just chill. That's good. Oh. So yeah, super short stream, but I take my rest and then tomorrow we are back to Spire. I'll just tell you guys somewhere. back to dying randomly on silent. That's how we are doing. Nobody's streaming Slice and Dice. He's even streaming Spire. Whatever. We can go to Twitch Slice. That 2 runs were way more fun to watch. This one over by 12 floor. Yeah. This one is just like high roll after high roll after high roll, right? Just look at the freaking items. You only need one of these things to win the run, yeah? You need charging on Venom, that only is enough to win a run. Teamborn Barbarian, that is enough to win a run. Duck on the Wizard, or even just Triple Shuriken on the Wizard, enough to win a run. We have everything. And we don't even have bad heroes. Like, yeah, our heroes are good, our items are amazing. Our curse is trivial. So at the middle of this run, it was already half over. I just needed to execute. But the run yesterday, like even until the very end, floor 20, it was still in danger because the curses were like very harsh late game. But it's fine. Like at some point, you get 3 runs. Yeah? Just need to play properly. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, as always, and see you for Spire next stream.